Hello and welcome to our 5-minute masterclass on goal setting and resilience. Setting yourself goals is actually a great way to boost your confidence. It also really helps your time management skills, and it can give you that nudge that gets you out of your comfort zone. And actually, being able to show commitment to a task is a great skill in itself, and it's something that employers really value. So, the goals that you set and achieve are something that you can definitely talk about in things like job applications and interviews. So I'm going to share with you a kind of checklist that you can use when you're setting yourself goals. It's called the SMART goals method, and I'll go through with you now what each part means. So the S stands for specific, which means, is your goal something that's well defined and unambiguous? The M is for measurable. So is the goal that you're setting yourself something that you can measure? Will you know when it's done? Are there milestones that you can think about? The A stands for achievable. So is it something attainable? Is it something that you've got the resources to do? The R is quite similar. It stands for realistic. So is the goal something that's relevant, and is it something that's actually going to benefit you? And finally, the T, which stands for time bound. Does your goal have a start point and an end point? Because when you're working within a time frame, it gives you more of a chance to actually set your milestones and set targets. So take a second to look at these examples, and hopefully what you'll notice is that they all kind of have a time frame, or they have an element to them that makes them measurable. So that measurable aspect might be a time, or it might be something that's a task that you'll know for sure when it's done, or it might be a percentage. But either way, it's something that you can measure, and it's something within a time frame. I feel like that while talking about goals, it's so important to talk about resilience, because you can only give your best when you're well rested. And I think it's important to say that if you don't pick a day to rest, your body will do it for you. So with all this in mind, I think it's important to say, don't feel pressurized into always being productive. And you need to think about things like, are you getting enough sleep? Does your routine include movement, time outdoors, things like that? It doesn't have to be going to the gym every day, but I think it's about the balance of giving your body and your mind what you need so that you can achieve the things that you want to do. What each person needs to feel like they are a resilient person might be different for everyone, but I think that a few things you could try might be, maybe you want to start journaling. It might help you organise your thoughts before you go to sleep. And for everyone, simple things like making sure you're not dehydrated and making sure that you've got a balanced diet. All of these things are so important to help you achieve the things that you want to. So here's some ideas of some things that you might want to do at home. Try to set yourself one SMART goal by the end of the week. It might be something in your personal life, it might be something in education, or maybe within work. Whatever it is, try to set yourself this goal and see how you feel once you've achieved it. I think it can be really motivating to find a way to track your goals and your progress. You might want to use an app, or maybe just write it down. But find something that works for you and that you can stick to. Moving on from this, keeping some sort of log or record of your achievements can really give you the confidence boost that you need. And also, it's really useful for when you're trying to think of what to say in things like job applications or in interviews. Something that might really benefit you in all areas of life is exploring different time management techniques. So if you're someone that maybe struggles to concentrate, maybe you want to try doing things in short bursts, like setting a timer, doing that task for a little while, and then giving yourself a break. There's so many different methods out there. The key again is to find one that works for you. And I think finally, it's so important to celebrate small wins, whatever it is. And especially if it's something work related, you might want to share it on LinkedIn. But whatever it is, give yourself the credit, and that'll give you the boost to make your next goal. Thank you so much for listening to this masterclass, and we really look forward to seeing you in the next.